Hello everyone, welcome to another WoW Now. Let's do a screenplay. We're on the wrong screen. Let's get it onto the proper screen. Let's see. Go to starting soon. That's a starting soon screen. Let's see. And we want it screen 2. That will work much better. Done. Okay. So, we're going to be playing World of Warcraft. Right now, I am showing off a picture of my current housing build from the outside room. But we're going to go down here and actually start a World of Warcraft game. This is the new expansion for World of Warcraft, Midnight. It's a really exciting expansion. It's doing a lot of character things. Welcome to this chat. I hope you enjoy it, and we'll talk about what World of Warcraft is doing in terms of game design and in terms of art style, because they've really done a beautiful job of bringing this game up to date. We'll find our character that we were playing last time, which was Anna Mary, an Alliance character. As you can see, these are the main characters I'm currently running for Midnight, and most of them are Horde, because I generally play Horde. But for this storyline in particular, it really felt right to play the Paladin, especially a human Paladin who can understand what's just going to happen to the character, the main character in this scenario of Erator, the half-elven son of two great heroes. And so therefore we will learn more about him and more about his relationship to the religion that he has been serving all this time, which is to the light. And already during the opening sequences of this game for Midnight, we have seen some cracks in the aura of actually what the light is all about. So paladins and religious characters in general serve the light as an energy and source of all that is good. So if we think of it like the Force, the light is the Force, and the Force is always with us, and the Force is what brings all good to this world. And you can see that we're in the middle of this great traumatic event where the void, which is the opposite of the light, is trying to break into this world, but the light is holding it back for now. And so let's explore further into what is the light. We were when we left off last time, adventuring in Midnight suddenly came up. Scan the map and choose where to begin for your campaign. Well, I've started my campaign and I'm starting down here. We will go back to where we left off the last time. And the reason we left off when we did was because we encountered a bug where the character we were supposed to meet didn't show up. Let's see. I need to be down there. You'll see pop-ups and things. All of this is part of the new user interface of showing what you need to do. So it's actually very friendly. This is not where I left off, though. I am pretty certain. Oh no, here we go. We should be meeting our characters here. Okay, fine. This is where we left off. Last time we were here in this little village of the Blood Elf area of the game, and they have had an attack of all these sudden growth of plants and weird invasive creatures, and many of them come from Orwena's realm, which is actually at the center of the earth, or at least in the middle of an area of the world where all the roots of all the big giant trees all come together. So sort of a center of the earth kind of place that's really not a real world thing, but all of these things have suddenly invaded this world just recently, and about the same time as that huge giant ass beam of light there suddenly was created. So now we're living with the consequences of that giant beam of light. All right, Orwina, what do you have to say?
So, your path leads you here.
This makes no sense.
You hail
The
from
Rutani
above.
are not like this, not where I come from at least. There is something affecting them. This behavior is not normal. I can choose my reward. That is an advantage. That is not. This one we will go with.
Wild guide
She
you
says,
will.
I am connected on this strange seed. I will channel on this strange seed we have collected and see if I can discover what happened here. This may upset the Rutani. Make sure I am not interrupted. This is why I was called here. I know now, but I must discover what needs to be done. Defend Orwena. I can handle that. And I will get the girdle of herbicide, right.
The world watch over you.
All right. I will be ready when you are.
May you lend
The Rutani, they are being driven to grow. This light you speak of may be the cause.
I thought the light bloom could aid the Vanguard. But were they the ones to cause this?
This is wrong. All wrong.
Now we are under attack. And you're saying things I must feed the
We need to
blue.
report back to Silver Moon. They need to know about this.
Alright, so we have defended against this, and we have her over here.
You have come far, stranger. The roots
The
brought
Rutani
us
are
both
trying to
here.
spread the growth of the light bloom as far and wide as possible, but why?
Do not fear the dark.
Well, we got that. We got a ring of overgrowth and a belt that isn't better than what we have. So we won't be wearing this thing of herbicide.
Ready to fight the fight?
And Eretor says, this growth, Lorthamar, leader of the Blood Elf area, needs to know about this. I worry what will happen should it get out of control. And the light's influence. My father should know too. So we are going to contact Silvermoon with our
Better to seek forgiveness than permission.
special contact advice. And there.
Fairbreeze is fine for now. But this light bloom is teeming with creatures driven by the light. They're killing people. I've never seen the light act like this.
The light only threatens that which warrants reckoning.
That's not what's happening here.
If Fairbreeze is safe, the Void Storm still looms.
This
Despite
is
Ronald's
Eretor's father
vocal
here in
opposition,
ghost form.
I have decided to reach out to Magister Umbric and tap his expertise with the Void. Seek him out in Tranquillion. Reach out when you have more to share.
So, we know there's something going on with the light affecting this world. We know we have met Orwena, which we met in the previous expansion as well, and know that she is very much in tune with nature on that. So now we're being sent to another person, Ulrich, and he is going to deal with the void.
Let's do some good.
And Eretor says, I hate to leave this as it stands, but Silvermoon should have enough information now to keep the light bloom at bay while we wait for Owena's investigation. Until then, we cannot address matters at the Sunwell without Umbric. And so,
We should help.
going to be given another quest. The Wayward Magister. Magister Umbric. He's second only to my mother in mastering the void. If anyone can help us with the storm in the sky, he's the one who can make it happen. If he can forgive the others for not listening to him in the first place. Yes, Umbric got exiled from here for his dealings with the Void long ago. At least Lorthamar saw reason. There's no way we can take the fight to Zalatath without Umbric. The forces keeping the Void Storm at bay will only hold out so long. Let's make haste. So we will head to
I've bested
Tranquillium.
every
We have solved nothing. These Rutani have been changed. I must return to Harendar and investigate.
I'll go on ahead. Catch up when you can.
There is tension between
I may
Eritrea.
not be welcome where I hail from. To leave, to work with outsiders. The idea did not sit well with my elders. But we cannot hope to save our world by hiding from it. My goddess called, and I had to answer. Eretor, I did not expect to find such similarities with those of the surface world. Perhaps, of all things, truth is the hardest to see. I know nothing of what threatens from the sky, but I know much of what threatens from below. I will continue to explore this. When you are ready to examine the root of the issue, return to me.
So, for now, we're going to go to Tranquillium. Because that's where we are sent. And on the map, Tranquillium seems to be... Is that Tranquillium? Yes. Or at least where we're going to meet with Eretor. And that was that sort.
Hold, champion. There's a body here. What's that clutched in her hand? A notebook? So many pages missing. Strange. Let's get to Umbric. He'll want to know.
This is Sunfeather Point. Now we are heading down to Tranquillium proper. There are things in the air that I can run through and get little, you know, what says I get Void Light Marl. Which is kind of one of the... Oh, that one's low. There's Tranquillium. This used to be... This is so much built up. This area has been in the game since the second expansion of World of Warcraft. And this was a devastated area. Tranquillium. Let's go to meet up with Eretor and Magister Umbric, who studies the Void. And it's a beautiful little place. Let's take a little look at this area and appreciate the art and the effort to make this area feel lived in, with all the people around, the animals running this way and that way, the butterflies that fly, the magical brooms, because, you know, this is Blood Elves. They like to have magic in everything. And there's where we're meeting them, in that building. Yes, as somebody points out, Blood Elves really like nature, but they like nature controlled. So therefore they do a lot of, you know, trimming their bushes and things, and being very careful with the style that their plants are in, so that makes it look like it's that, you know, things are controllable. And they're dealing with magic, which of course is inherently difficult to control.
One of my own. Dead. How could this happen?
All paths are possible.
He says, Governor Antonorian reached out to me and offered me this space from research into the Void Storm. It seems at least some will see reason. This crisis threatens us all. And the wayward
The
Magister.
shadows serve
What
us.
do you have there? I have the book.
Baladash Malanore.
Umbric looks stricken. This is not the news I was expecting. No.
These notes. Cassia? No.
We embrace power. We do not fear it.
Cassia, whatever you found, you perished for it. I won't let her work be in vain. There is something to be found here, Anna Mary. There are a few locations listed. Let's travel to them and try some of these theorems. The formulae may be incomplete, but perhaps we can discover what she was looking for. It had to have been important. Assist Umbric in testing void theorems outside of Tranquillion. I will accept that quest.
Be open to possibilities.
And then I will read Eretor. And Eretor says,
What do we need to do?
something just doesn't feel right about all of this. Umbric can look into the notebook, but I suspect there's something more going on here. It wouldn't hurt to ask around Tranquillion and see if anyone's heard of anything odd. I'll take the north side of town and you take the south. And use your discretion, my friend. We should avoid alarming anyone for now. So we should question the townfolk of Tranquillion and take note of any clues. And we're trying to serve a mystery.
We should help.
My sympathies, Magister. I'll see that someone takes care of the body. I need to look into Cassia's notes. I won't let her die in vain.
This is the
I'll
lord
ask
of this
around
area.
and see if I can find any leads.
And they're all running off to do their thing. And we will do just what we were said to do. We'll go solve a mystery. And let's see where we can find. Doesn't seem to be anything there, but there is something. But look on the mini-map, we're getting clues of where to look. So, WoW has, the interface over the years has become much more user-friendly and much more, you know, making it less a guessing game of where the heck do I go next?
We've lost 3 more scouts down south since the Void Storm appeared.
Here.
Anu Belor de Lana.
You've had scouts go missing, we will ask?
Sorel Aran. 5. Something odd is going on down south, but we haven't the numbers to patrol.
A lack of Farstrider seems very convenient for our murderer.
We'll look at this thing. Recruitment flyer. It says, the storm looms, yet Silver Moon does nothing. It is up to us to take matters into our hands. There is a place for you in Tranquillion. Together we will be safe. United we will protect our own. If this interests you, inquire at Governor Antonorian's office. All are welcome. Military experience particularly encouraged. And that's really interesting. Let's not get in front of the archers and their target. That would be, bad. And then we see this thing. Clues found in Tranquillion. Scout reports. It says, Farstrider scouting reports citing several alarming incidents, strange movements in the ruins of Deathhome, the appearance of unusual void creatures, people going missing. The list goes on. Despite the numerous reports, it seems that little action has been taken to address them. Well, the lack of manpower might have something to do with it. And meanwhile, we have other things to do. I'm following those little dots on the map, and I'll come to this dot. And I will investigate that cart.
This is the 3rd time I've been robbed.
It's not safe here for some reason. We will go up here, because there's something here. Oh,
New
look.
recruits? Splendid.
Let's look at these books. It says, these look like the notes the guard captain includes in the occasional newcomer's welcome package. The future may seem uncertain, but the truth is right before your eyes. Join us south of Tranquillion. Make sure you aren't followed. Make sure you aren't followed. That sounds suspicious. Here we have a bunch of recruits.
With perseverance,
What is it?
strength.
I have much keeping me busy these days. So we'll ask if he's seen anything suspicious, since he seems to be in charge of this group.
With perseverance, suspicious. Such as a giant storm of void looming over us all, you mean?
Can't say I have.
That's not much of an answer.
Well, even Eretor is suspicious of that guy. All these people. They're dressed in their finery. I mean, if I were going to volunteer for what might be a guard duty, I certainly wouldn't be dressed like that. There's something here. Ah, another poster. Welcome to Tranquillian. Even in our darkest hours, Tranquillian has survived. Rest and take comfort. The bad days are behind us. Something new is just around the corner. All will be well. Perhaps you arrived for a reason, even if you do not know what that reason is just yet. Okay, we have a few things to go to. The big fat cat chasing that butterfly. That's Bloodstorm the Terrible. It's kind of fun when even cats have names in this game. And yes, he seems to be chasing that butterfly just very, very slowly. Ah, we can catch up. Let's see what we have here.
Worry not. Lord Antenorian will take care of us all.
Here's a bunch of books. Religious leaflet. We know how it feels to be helpless beneath the yawning abyss of the void storm. Reading this missive is the first step towards your awakening. Continue south, weary pilgrim. Tranquillian is just a place to rest on the journey. Our beloved leader will show you the path. Beware of beloved leaders, I have a feeling. We'll come in here. This is Matron Narcilla. We will talk to her.
Baladash Malinore.
The people of Tranquillian cry out in fear. They seek relief. The path they have traveled is so long, and the light of the sun has all but abandoned them. So we'll ask what problems all of the people of Tranquillian.
Behold the sky! The light has all but abandoned us.
The light will prevail. We must have faith.
Well, she doesn't seem to think so. And we'll read this book. This is a sermon book. It says, this book is full of bizarre sermons that look nothing like those usually found among the elves. There seems to be an emphasis on the importance of the shadow the light casts, as well as a warning of the oncoming eclipse that must be appeased. Again, not reassuring. And she's going to be yakking at those people. Let's see where else we need to go. Right over here, I see some things.
Why are we stockpiling?
Let's look at these. A welcoming brochure with a map of the town. Several key locations are pointed out. The governor's office, the guard outpost, and Umbric's laboratory. Tranquillian welcomes all newcomers. Have you come seeking peace, safety, truth? We promise you all this and more. The governor takes your concerns seriously. His eyes are upon us all. Let's go over to talk to the quartermaster.
We're from the government and we're here to help.
I'm listening.
I haven't seen this volume of supplies in and out of this since the place was half rotted anyway. How does the governor expect me to keep track of all this? So we'll ask her, have you seen any issues?
I'll be here. Newcomers, supplies. It's like they're preparing for something.
Seems like Lord Antenorian is offering everyone refuge.
Mind you, this is undead. She is a Forsaken and part of the Horde now. But not usually something that Blood Elves like, because after all, the Horde, or the undead, came through here and destroyed most of this land. So they have an uneasy relationship with the undead, even if they are on your same side. Let's look in this strange shipment.
What kind of shipment is this?
That's not suspicious at all. They're shipping void things. Alright. So, now, we need to talk to Umbric about this. I see a lot of other players that are playing the same thing. It is a multiplayer game after all. But, let's see again. Let's look at the map. There's something here, or is that just the center of it? Probably. Let's go to speak with Innkeeper. Alright, let's find the Innkeeper then. That's probably this. It has a...
I hope you're in better straits than my last guest traveler. Anubalore Delana.
I hope Tranquillium offers you everything you're in search of, traveler. And we'll ask, have you seen any strange?
Aldiel Shala. A void elf woman rushed out of here last night as if she was trying to flee.
That sounds like Cassia. I wonder if she left anything behind. Let's go see.
Alright, well, there's nothing in this area, obviously, that we can see. But, like all those weird places around here, they have 2 stories, but their stories have their staircase, or their ramp, up to the 2nd floor outside, which is an interesting way of designing things. So here is this room. There's another undead person here, and their cat. Now, mind you, I'm Alliance. I've never had to deal with the undead on a cordial manner before. But there's this book here, and a bunch of papers all there. And this says...
A cult? Could it be the Twilight's Blade here?
The last page of the diary was yesterday's date. They know I'm trying to leave. They don't know I found out. I have to run. No one can help me now. I believed those seductive lies. This is all my fault. I was so afraid. I should have known better. I can't let them get my research. I can't give them any more ammunition. Forgive me. Okay. So. Let's go. Well, there's sure cats everywhere here. Can't be all bad.
Let's do some good.
There's far more to Tranquillum. It needs the eye, it seems, he says.
Better to seek forgiveness than permission.
That's the end of that thing. There's a panda. And a traditional panda outfit. Let's go talk to Umbric, who is trying to do these rituals that were in the book left by the unfortunate victim of this cult.
Cassius' notes appear to be focused on... summoning. Let's see.
Apparently, we're supposed to click on this. Umbric's channeling photos.
A rift? Sample of void energy. Good. Let's take it and try another location.
Oh, he's thrilled. This is just what he's interested in. Doesn't bother him that we just summon creatures from the void. There might be a reason why he was exiled out of his area. Alright, says there's something over here.
This place is more exposed to the void storm. Things may get dangerous.
Oh, like they weren't before. Like we didn't have to kill off monsters from the void.
More creatures! Was she summoning from the void storm itself? But why? Let's try the last location.
Oh, this is fun. We're summoning things from the void. Let's do some more of this. Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
Cassia, what were you doing?
I think the question, operant question, is why were you doing this? Wow, surprise, surprise! More value. More void creatures!
It's working! Look at the size of that thing!
It's tough. Another player comes sneaking in. All right.
Our last sample. What was the purpose of all of this?
I have gone up.
Let's take these back to my study.
All right. I have points to allocate, and I get this light within. And it says that rank 1, Righteous Cause, increases the damage of your next Blade of Justice by 150%. That sounds pretty good. I will apply that change. And then I will get on my horse and join Magister Umbric back at his place.
Too many people are dodging questions. There may be something darker going on here.
No shit, Sherlock.
Greetings, traveler.
I don't understand. What was she doing with all this information?
The light is not the only path.
First to know.
I have much to teach you.
Notes speaking of fear, of uncertainty, and some mysterious truth. That is not good, Anna Mary. By my accounts, it sounds as if the cult has managed to infiltrate Quintrillion. If that journal entry was true, Kelsey was attempting to leave it. We must tell Antonorian. He'll want to secure his town and make sure his people are safe. Inform the Lord Antonorian, Governor of Tranquillin, of your investigation results. Right.
Do not bend. The Lord Antonorian values nothing more than the safety of his people. He'll want to know about this.
Oh, you sweet summer child.
What are you... What brings you here? Glory to the Sindorai.
We need to speak to Lord Antonorian.
Sherelle Laran.
Lord Antonorian is away. I can help you.
This isn't right. See what's in that lockbox she was toying with.
Magister Umbric, how goes your research? Go on, tell him.
Ah, I am to tell him. Well, I will speak to him. It says, quest, tell Antonorian, Lord Antonorian everything, or quest, lie to Lord Antonorian about how much you know. Well, I'm a paladin. I'm a goody two-shoes. I'd never think of lying to the person who's obviously a villain in all this. But I will tell him I suspect him.
A cult? Well, that is a most serious accusation. I shall have it looked into, but I'm glad you're here. I need your assistance with something.
It is heartening that you trust me with these serious concerns.
Al-Diel Shalah.
A chance meeting. I've heard odd rumors myself, strange happenings to the south, but also to the east and west and the north. Tranquillion is surrounded by enemies, it seems. Since you are so dead set on your investigation, would you look into something for me? There's an important report I need from one of my scouts. Check in with them while I check over the rest of town. Meet with his scout, and I will get a choice of a necklace or a chain. And this is actually the better of my choices.
We shall not falter.
Okay.
I cannot thank you three enough for taking the town's safety seriously. I shall look into your investigation. We'll compare notes later.
Alright. Okay. Not suspicious at all. We'll just walk out of here. Let him go. And we'll go wherever we're supposed to meet with that scout. And we'll look on our map to see where that is. And it says it's right there on the 2. So I will head there. First I will stop and run through this thing. And maybe this thing up there. Oh, I'm late to the meeting. I better hurry and go to the meeting with Erator and Magister. What's going on here?
Wait! It's an ambush!
Little birds, void and light, asking far too many questions. Take them out. And find a better place for the bodies this time.
This is a member of the Twilight's Blade. You were right, Erator. Quickly, back to Tranquillium. My research on the Void Storm. The Twilight's Blade has stolen it all.
Let's get to the bottom of this.
What do we need to do?
Last, it appears the cult has ears everywhere. Well, it doesn't need ears if we tell them everything. Alright, we have a chain we will take.
I've vested every
no, just these two.
Pretty obvious.
Yes, really.
Come with an open
The
mind.
ramshacked note. Bam. My notes, my research. I should never have left it alone. I was just beginning to understand the Void Storm. Everything I've learned, torn from my hands by cultists. Were they watching me the whole time? Waiting for me to turn my back? I cannot let this stop me. They can't have destroyed everything. Perhaps there's something enough here to salvage. We need to check this place out.
Shadow, even if I offered my aid to Silvermoon, I have little to give now.
There's a cat here. Well,
All is not lost, Umbric. They can't have stolen everything.
Ooh, there's something.
One of the Void samples.
Ooh,
See if the others
seems
are
to think,
here.
Cat seems to think this one's got something. There we go. Any place else? That place, Cat? Oh, good. Thank you, Cat. There it is.
Excellent. Wait, what's that glinting over there?
Cat seems to think this is important. Well, that's good. Thank you, Lassie.
I was wondering where I'd left that.
This was your doing? What of the people here? You said you wanted them safe!
And I do. Look at the sky, Magister. You know what resides there. You know the fear it brings. The uncertainty. And when it unleashes, and it will unleash, the Twilight's Blade will stand on the side of survival. Won't you?
I will not bend to you, or the Void!
Tranquillion will join us, or die. And you with it.
Well, that was an interesting turn of events.
We embrace power. We do
Twilight
not fear
Blade, Antonori, what have you done?
Baladash, Malano.
Says the Twilight's Blade attacking in broad daylight now that their cover has been blown will prove what a mistake that was. Slay the traitors and the creatures they've summoned. Destroy their effigies and their supplies. Make this retreat costly.
We
shall
serve
accept
the
that.
Alliance.
And Erator says, the Twilight's Blade, I did not expect them to worm their way into Eversong. I will not let them get away with this. They will pay for what they've done. And so the first quest is the traitors
Ready
of
to fight the
Tranquillion.
fight?
Some of the town's most respected citizens traitors? How long has the Twilight's Blade been here? How many scouts have gone missing? Crimes gone unreported? Innocents recruited by those they thought they could trust? This must be stopped. Cut down the traitors. Show them the Tranquillian is no home for cultists. So I will accept that.
We should help.
And he says, the heart of Tranquillian. We can't let the Twilight's Blade get away with this. There are innocent civilians all over town who have nothing to do with this cult. You heard the governor. Anyone who doesn't join will be executed. I won't stand for that. Go. Aid any civilian that you can find. Get them out of harm's way. If they're being attacked, take their attackers down. Tranquillian will not fall under my watch. So we need to rescue 8 innocent people.
Better to seek forgiveness than permission.
Well,
I
let's
will not stand by as that cult takes this town.
See to the citizens. I'll find Antonorian and make him pay.
We will rescue that person, and we'll see what's in this box over here. This mysterious box is suddenly here. It's had something sinister inside that we've just destroyed. There's a person of evil intent. And there's some things of obvious evil intent because they're all void creatures. And a true believer that's going to try and fight us. Just beat them up. We've got something going on over here. Another big box to get rid of. Where I guess this is where some of the void is coming out of. We'll destroy it before it can release. Here we go here. Bunch of voidy things to kill. And an assassin to try to stab us in the back. Fortunately, we're good. Or at least better than he is. Let's save this person. Another undead person. Blech. Too many undead here. I thought this was all blood elf. We've rescued. And we'll destroy this nasty box. And then... Ooh, look. They're fighting the innocents. We need to save them. Actually, that was a player character that was getting killed there. I think we can handle that. Oh, I had a warlock at that. Okay. Let's save this person. And save that poor person that's trying to run away. And go get this person who is trying to make this place more dark. And bringing the void into the world. I don't think the world needs more void, personally. I am a follower of the light, after all. Oh, so much stuff. And so many bad people. And bad creatures. And we need to... There's a demon ahead of me! Unfortunately, it's on our side, or at least kind of on our side. Ooh, that's the person we're supposed to kill.
That worm. You have our thanks.
We'll save this person. How could this happen in Painstalker? Pathstalker, I read that as Painstalker. I guess this is a store. There's shoes and plushies here. I'll get momentarily distracted while we're here. More shoes, costumes, jewelry, all sorts of jewels, and fine arts. Yes, one should always be distracted by books and things. Let's go talk to these people, get them out of here. Hey, you. You're trying to fight, but you're pretty scared. Alright, we have saved all we could save. Fortunately, the rest will just disappear rather than looking terrible. And we will clean this group up. Join or die, she says. Well, you know. And then ours. Well, what else? I think we need to go this way. kill certain people, and we are not getting our quota here. I only can tell you. Void, deliver us. I don't think the Void's going to deliver you anywhere except into darkness. You can run, Quartermaster. It's okay. I'm here to save you, undead thing. But I don't see anybody else here right now, so let's go elsewhere. Where am I supposed to be? I see. Maybe I've killed everybody? No, I have a few people I need to kill still. They are not... Oh, there they respond. For instance, this is... No, it doesn't save anybody, but... Void is evil, person!
Right? They've all gone mad with fear.
Oh, well... You know... Save yourself. And then I need to go to... This place? No, that's just that. Oh, up there.
We shall be on the right side of this conflict. Shadows,
Gather at the inn. It's safe there.
Alright, we have had our quota. We should go turn this in.
You're safe. Have you seen Umbric?
Not seen Umbric.
Let's do some good.
A battle for
What do we need to do?
Yep.
I've bested every evil I've faced.
Yes, then I get the traders, and I have a choice of rewards, and only one of them, according to my add-on, says it's worth getting, so we will get that.
We should help.
And then, we're all safe.
Better to seek forgiveness.
Umbric went
than
down to
permission.
chase down Antonorian while the fighting broke out, but nobody has seen him since. I trust him to hold his own, but between Casia's death and Antonorian's betrayal, I worry he may be so set on revenge that he won't see an attack if one happens. Could you find him for me? I'll stay here and make sure these civilians are safe. Alright, we should go
I've
find
bested
Umbric.
every evil I've faced. Champion, find Umbric. I'll keep guard here.
Let us put on our brand new stuff, because it might be... Ooh, that's a polearm. That's a... Alright. Ooh, there's more recruits here. Not ever to let the recruits hang out. Alright. I think we should go to the mayor place. Ooh. There we go. More bad people.
What aid has Silvermoon sent us? None!
Oh, Welly. We just got started here, people. You ran away from me. No, actually, live there. It was good experience at any rate. Even if we have had to kill him twice. And then it says it's in here. Oh.
So easily fooled.
I got a jeweled key. Let's see what's in this chest now that we've got the key to it.
Antonorian was 2 steps ahead the entire time I was here. Let's return to my study.
Huh. Alright, so the ones that are... the guards right now are all undead. That's really, really interesting. They're really friends.
We've rescued who we can, but My research. What was in that lockbox?
We will not allow them to get away with this. We'll hand him the key and the plans.
I have much to teach
A
you.
map of Eversong with multiple villages marked by the Twilight Blade? Ah, choose your reward. A less good back or another less good back. I have not, and the price is slightly better for that one, so we're gonna sell it anyway.
The shadows serve us.
I just got honored with my guild. Let's see, it says Umbric scans the Eversong map with grave intent. Tranquillian was marked, as are a number of other locations. Umbric stops, voice tightening. Windrunner Village. It's marked. The Twilight Blade retreated to their base in Deathholm, but my home may be in peril. We must make sure my people in Windrunner Village are safe before pursuing them. So we need to regroup in Windrunner Village. I will accept that.
The Rendorai shall prove our worth. This map of Eversong is marked with targets for the Twilight's Blade, including Windrunner Village.
I won't let that happen. Go, check on your people. I need to tell Silvermoon what's happened here. I'll catch up with you.
Well, let us tell Silvermoon what's
Ready to
going on
fight the
here.
fight?
Let's check in.
Eretor, has Umbric agreed to lend his aid?
In due time. I have dire news. The Twilight's Blade infiltrated Tranquillian. What's worse is they had a map of Eversong marked with targets. Tranquillian was only their first stop.
Traitors on our doorstep. How can they betray their own people?
They're afraid, Father. You know the Void preys on fear.
The last time the Sunwell was threatened like this, the Sindorai were nearly wiped out.
Then this time, we'll ensure that cult is wiped out. See it done, Eretor.
Not before we help Umbric secure Windrunner Village. We'll strike once everyone is safe.
Alright, we have our assignment. We shall get on our mount, take to the air, and head to Windrunner Village, which, according to the map, is over there. Right there where the 2 is. Now, Windrunner Village was started by, famous for the Windrunners, which were a fine, mighty family at one time. And we are meeting with somebody right in this circle here on my mini-map.
It's calm for now. But if the Twilight's Blade had a map of the area, it may not last.
All seems well for now.
The light is not the only path.
Tell
What do
that
we
to a
need to do?
paladin. Alright, Eretor says, I don't trust the quiet here. Let's shore up these defenses. Did you see those slumped over arcane golems around the village? They may not look like much now, but a quick tune-up will have them on their feet soon enough. They're good for standing guard, and also for ferreting out any hidden snakes in the weeds. Let's get to work. The sooner those golems are running, the better I'll feel about this town's safety. It says to activate 6 decrepit ranger constructs on the border of the Windrunner Village. We shall take that.
We should help. We'll fix up those old constructs and take out any cultists we find.
Alright, so we will head to this decrepit ranger construct. And we will kill that bat that just happens to be here. Alright. And let's start this construct. Oh, there was a person hiding here in the grass like a snake, probably. It's a Twilight's Blade spy who is spying on this. And it is not a spy any longer. Let's do this way. Let's start this one up. Okay. Oh, look, a spy! course, they were going to plan on destroying these sentinels, and we got here just in time to keep them from starting to attack. Let's go over to that construct and see who's hiding in this grass. Anybody? Oh, there. Anybody here? Ah, there. Anybody here? Oh, there. I wondered. There we go. One less cultist.
Let's do some good.
The Twilight's blade were already skulking around the perimeter. We were right to come here quickly. Oh, we don't have
Better to seek forgiveness than permission.
I got an upgrade on my pants. Let's change them right here and now. And talk to
Greetings, traveler.
Umbric. Cassia's notes may have been lost forever, but we must try and improvise. I have one final ritual to try. If this doesn't work, the answers lay in Deathhome, the Twilight Blade's heart. But first, meet Umbric at the ritual site in Windrunner's village. There, collect 4 void shards and return them to the void nexus.
We serve the Alliance.
All right, they want us to
I'm
do a
going to
formula.
try to decipher Cassia's notes one last time. They may be the key to unraveling the Void Storm.
Let's listen to Eretor.
Carissa used to tell me stories of this place. They held festivals. Her brother Lirath would play. The air was filled with laughter and song. It's hard to imagine any of that now. It's just broken. Gone. Nothing left but echoes. Was my mother one of those that filled the air with laughter? Did Sylvana sing? Or my grandparents? I suppose it's useless to think about it. My mother... I haven't heard from her in weeks. We don't speak often, but it just feels different this time. With everything that's happened, that storm in the sky, the void, worry solves nothing. What we need is a sword and a capable hand, and I've both of those.
All right.
Still, I wish I'd seen this place while it still lived.
Let's just go to... where that ritual is supposed to take place. I'm not sure where he wanted to do it. I guess it's right over here. That's why I can't see it, because it's right near somewhere. You want to do it here? Yep.
Champion, bring those void shards to the center portal. If I'm right, it should reverse the path and open the way to the Void Storm. No! We were so close!
All paths are possible.
Umbric collects himself a paradigm, a focus. Deathhome it is. Then the base of the Twilight Blade. We will get a ring. That is a slight upgrade.
Come with an open mind.
That coward Atenorian has doomed us all. I had hoped it wouldn't come to this, but we need the rest of Cassia's research. The missing pages that were stolen from her corpse. But the cult has retreated south in the ruins of Deathhome. Fitting that such traitors would sequester themselves in such a vile place. But we must root them out. Meet with Master Umbric in the ruins of Deathhome.
The Rendorai shall prove our worth. Cassia's research holds the first steps I need to help Silvermoon. Antenorian took those missing pages. I'd bet my life on it.
Alright, well, seems we need to go there as well. Into Darkness. Now, this place, ages before World of Warcraft began, and in fact in the ages of the Warcraft games in general, there were the scourge of undead came running through this land and just laid desolation to it all. And for a long while, there was the area called Deathhome, which was resident evil, you know. I don't even actually know what that area over there is. I think I'll take a look. We'll do a slight diversion just to see what that flight point is. Because, you know, it's there on the map. And because I haven't been over this area yet. But there is a flight point. Silverglade Refuge, and there's the flight point.
I am honored.
Those are all the places I could fly to. Alliance flight point unlocked. Oh! That's why I haven't been here before. This is the first Alliance I have played. So here's we have where all the Alliance are camping to try to stop this war. Very interesting. Slightly different color scheme than the Blood Elf area. It's still Blood Elf material, but much more blue, which, of course, blue is the color of the Alliance, so it makes sense. But I did not know that this was here. I wonder if there's anything that actually sends us to this place. Could be. But we will find out. Ah, but there are bad people around it, so yeah, I bet. Oh, that is it. The Purged of Dalaran. Level question mark, undead. I think we're not ready to handle that so much right now. That might explain why I've never been here. Because I'm not quite of the level to be sent down here to protect this place. And there is the Void Storm up there. Let us swing around to see what is going on over here. This is where we were sent to go to meet up with Umbric, and we're in the ruin of Deathhome. Used to be a big necropolis and stuff around here. I don't see that they left the ruins of the necropolis in here. They have just entirely devastated this place. And there is our meeting place, somewhere down here.
Champion, Lorthamar sent me to help with that rat you're chasing.
Ah, okay. And now we meet with Valyria. Valyria Sanguinar. Let's go down close. She is a Blood Elf assassin who has been working with the Alliance for a great deal of time.
Which is normally the opposite.
Yes, it's normally not. You know, Blood Elves are Horde, but she has been working with the Alliance.
Let's talk.
Meet again. The rat scurries just ahead. Are you ready to finish the fight? Well, I'm ready.
All deal.
Mistress, I am here as summoned. Nothing? I am! My followers and I have sown chaos and mistrust between the Sunwell's defenders. As we were bidden!
Mere child's play, elf. The real work commences over the mountains. And within the void itself. In case any of you have forgotten, you wretches speak of your works and worth, scrabbling for the mistress's favor, forgetting all the while that in the end,
all will be devoured. The forces of the void are gathering from across the cosmos, eager to feed upon this world. Soon, the true invasion will begin, and the mortals will never see it coming. Make ready.
Mistress, do not forsake me.
You did well, my faithful servant. But alas, I have no further use for you.
But I...
Give my regards to Azeroth's champions.
Infiltrators, to arms! Void, take you all!
I'm loath to find myself here again, but it is the only way.
The shadows serve us.
I did not expect this place to be so heavily guarded. It is much more complicated than one charismatic leader and a group of wayward pilgrims. Still, if we take out Anathorian, it should weaken them considerably. A cult is nothing without its leader. Valera tracked the governor to that cavern. He's gone in. We'll make sure he never comes out. And we will get a sizable improvement if we could do this.
Do not bend to the whispers.
We'll take care of the reinforcements. Go with Valera.
I trust you, champion. Find Antinorian, get the information we need, and take him down.
That's our assignment. Yes, sir. Let us go into this dark and gloomy cave. And into... Yes. And into this mysteriously shadowed place. And into the first delve that we are in. Now, delves were an innovation that was started a couple of, several years ago. It's a mini dungeon that is generally soloable, and I think I'm not quite ready for tier 3 with this character. I'm going to take it down. You get prizes for it and things like that, rewards, but mostly in this case it furthers the story. So let us see what we will do. We'll enter here. Enter the sign in, please. And it is like a mini dungeon, with our only companion being Valera. She is offering us a place to sit down, eat a bit, and we'll stay here for a bit, and that will give us a buff. I'll see what else I got in my inventory from ages back. We have some healing potion, which we probably will need. We will do a little buff that gives us a tiny bit of strength. We have no good. The food we've got here, well, it would give us a bounty, some advantage. So we will eat the food. There's bugs in here so far. And ahead, we see there is a quest. We will take that quest. And that quest says the perfidious indeed, cultists of the Twilight's Blade have infiltrated Eversong and set up their horrid operations in a nearby cavern. Clear them out before they spread any further. Complete this Enclave. And we will go look to see what abilities we're going to give our Valera. First of all, let's look at her. We want her combat to be healer, so she can keep us alive. For the combat one, they all do things, but Mantle of Stars will give us a shield anytime thing gets dangerous, which sounds like a good idea, because we're going to be tanking this. And this would give you, increase my strength. This one does something if Valera does something. And that is about jumping around, which not my style for this kind of combat. This Overflowing Void Spire gives us more damage and healing for every period of longer combat. We have here a person. Let us talk to this person who is looking down below at all the Twilight cultists.
May the eternal sun guide you.
The Twilight blades have crept back into their holes to recuperate and rearm. We cannot allow either. Retrieve anything that could be of information, and the rest destroy before it can be used against us. Looting and killing understood.
What needs bring you here?
So therefore, we need to do some looting. We need to do some killing. And I think we can understand that. There's an eye staring at us, and that eye looks like it's going to send a beam at us. Let us not be in that beam when it goes off. Let us go after this guy.
I'll stop the bleeding. But your life is mine.
There's a piece of information that we will gather up. He dropped. Alright. Here's another eye that we need to get attracted so that we can get out of its way. Several eyes there. When they blow up, so it's better to stay where they were. There is putting a healing area out here, so we're in the healing area. Run through that. We'll get that guy to look at us so we can avoid it. Uh-oh, we've got an eye looking at us too. Let's get out of that eye.
Now strike.
Alright. And run through the information we need. And loot the body, because that was on our list.
Gather yourself.
Got several eyes here. This one's gonna get us. And the ogre's at us. There's another cultist also.
Your life is mine. My eyes on you.
Alright, we have killed a lot of people. We have gotten some stuff. Still more things here we could get. For instance, we could get this little treasure here. Somebody's
The
dropped.
pleasure is mine.
We could go clear that crap out, which we probably should do because we're good people, and get rid of this thing. Ooh, a mine! Well, what do you know? We will mine this mine. And I will get copper. Meanwhile, look at these things. And that thing. And those things. Because they are evil, bad, void things. find some important paper. Oops, she's up there. Can't get to her. Come on down, lady. Or whatever you are. Looks like a goblin.
My eyes on you.
Not for very long. Loot them. Alright, what else do we have here? I think that's it for this area. Alright, we have 10 out of the 30 Twilight materials recovered. And we need to get the rest of this stolen material. Here's another eye that's going to be on us. And the void thingies. I see another eye about to look at us. Ooh. It's going off. Look, there's a person. The ghost of a person. Echo of Glint Eastwar! That's my character who's here. I did not die here, but I was in this dungeon, this delve, so there's my ghost there. Because I left an impression on this place, clearly.
Your pain, my pleasure.
Got some gold out of that. That was reasonable gold for a change. That's a plant.
Bounty from nature. You. I'll take that. Bother yourself. Now strike!
Eye is about to explode on us. There's something here. Piece of information, no doubt. About in here. Yes, more information. Looks like a voodoo doll. Zalapal, it says. It's a stuffed Zalatath doll. Here's a little mislaid curiosity. I will steal. Well, I will purloin. Let's get over here and kill these
Stay
things.
here and
There's
recover your pain, my pleasure.
I don't know what this thing is. It is a can go in time. And a curiosity up here, as well as another plant. Okay. Well, there's the halfway point. Let us get there. We have 2 eyes on us and a bunch of people. Let's get out of the eyes. Lyra got caught by that eye because she didn't get out of it.
Now strike!
That eye is going to go on us, but there is a treasure behind it, so let us set it off and go back up here and get the treasure for us, the curiosity. Okay, now this is the point that sets the halfway point. By that, if you die, you will appear here rather than at the beginning of the game. Oh, look, I got turned into a pangolin, and I am racing through here as long as that buff lasts, which it didn't last all that long, but it did last. This is a book to pick up. Purple is the new black, it says. Appropriate. There's an eye. Set it off. Another eye. Set that one off. And then we'll fight these guys over here on the other side of the eye. frenzy eye back. Let's set it off. Trigger it.
Your pain, my pleasure.
Got the altar. Summoning 404. Advanced summoning, clearly. And recruitment posters. Alright. We've got 28 out of our 30 Twilight materials recovered. We just need to call the boss and reclaim the materials. Oh, there's an eye. Ta-da.
Your life is mine.
Alright, we've gotten all our material. We have to get to Lord Antinarian. And look, more eyes. Oh, where's Void Bar? I suppose that's... Here comes an eye. Stare at it for a bit. Here comes an eye too.
Your pain, my pleasure.
Now strike! Ah, that book gave us the ability to summon a mighty thing from the void. The last bits of the incantation are covered with something red and sticky, but what could possibly go wrong, it says. Yeah.
I'll start the bleeding.
I didn't see that eye, but I saw the area. And I wasn't about to stay in it. Alright, so now we have Lord there's our goal! Somebody died here. Gravestone of Fluffinado from Proudmoore server. And he died in a tier 1 delve. Okay. Interesting. Well, I guess he died to the boss.
Gather yourself.
He's got shadow orbs straining me. We have successfully defeated him, and we went up a level, or we did something. Ah! The Lyra went up a level, at any rate. Collect your reward. Let's see what our reward can be here. Well, there's gold. We can run over the gold and pick that up. And 2 chests. Desecrated chalice, which is an item upgrade. It is a kind of trinket. And an Amani hanging blade. There we have the most important thing. We got housing decor. Things to add to our house decor. Yeah. I've had both of these, but you know, you can't have too few of those things. You can always add it to your decor. And we got a couple of things. Let's see if we can find. That's a piece of junk. That's a piece of junk. That is the chalice, and it is a very good upgrade for my trinkets, so we will use that. This thing is crafting material for anybody that does crafting, and that was the Shadow Enclave delve. We will leave this place by way of this very useful LevoBot 7000. And we will say goodbye to the Bailey right here and then get out of here. I'm ready to leave. And then I'm ready to pass these people, get on my mount, and go turn in over there. I am a paladin after all. I do everything mounted if I can.
All paths
are
possible.
Let's be done with this. The Twilight's blade must fall.
I have much to teach you.
Cassia's notes. At long last, I must go. Choose my reward. That's an 18% and that's a 14. Let us go with mathematically the 18%.
Be open
Upgrade
to possibilities.
All right.
These notes have to hold the answer. Cassia, I'll make sure you didn't die in vain. Eritor, tell Lorthamar he has my aid. I'll be in touch the moment I have a solution.
Ready to fight the fight?
Anything but retreat. This is dire. The Twilight's blade is much larger, much more powerful than any of us could have guessed. I'm relieved Umbric is on the case, but we need to let Silvermoon know what's happening here. So we need to contact Silvermoon.
I've bested every evil I've faced.
Let us contact Silvermoon.
Umbric is finding a way into the Void Storm. Once we have it, the Vanguard can launch a direct attack and end this threat once and for all.
His help is deeply appreciated. I only wish word of it had arrived under better circumstances.
What do you mean?
We've news from Suncrown. The Light Bloom has all but devoured the village. Lady Liadrin left the moment we heard. Meet her and get any survivors out of there.
We'll make haste.
I will head there myself as soon as matters here are settled. Take care, both of you.
Quickly, to Suncrown! I only hope it's not too late.
I'm gonna stop here for a second, get rid of my junk with the help of that person's mount, and then we're going to fly from here, down here in the map, to up here near Suncrown Village. And we'll fly near to this as we can. See how responsive and fast these mounts are now in World of Warcraft. There was a time when they were really, really slow, and it felt like it took forever to get anywhere in this game. And then there was a time before that that you could only ride on the ground, which meant, you know, monsters could get you all the time, and you were really slow. So, it's a much nicer thing to do the way we do it now. Alright, where am I supposed to go now that I've passed it by? Let's go back to it. To get to where we're actually going to. It's really very pretty here. Look at the colors and things, the special effects. There's where we're going, because I see a big question mark on it, and this is rather impressive. All that growth.
By the light.
Yes, by the light, Lady Leadrin. I agree. People are dead everywhere.
Anaria Shala.
I was not expecting reinforcements so soon. Is your business with Magister Umbric complete then? Let's get moving. To the point. You can see what you have to contend with here. Runestorm Shandor is helping stop the spread further north, but if this light broom continues, I don't know if we can stop it. I've heard cries for help from survivors still trapped within. We have to find them and direct them to safety. Find and aid survivors.
Fight well.
And Erator, underneath that person, says,
let's do some good.
I haven't the expertise of Orwina in these matters, but if the light broom moved this quickly, I assume the Rutani are accelerating the spread here just as they were in Fairbreeze. The town is beyond saving, but we can at least try to contain the light boom within the walls. So we need to call it.
Better to seek forgiveness. It is as if the wilds themselves devoured this place.
This is horrific. Fairbreeze was nothing compared to it.
Let's gather up some monsters. Go save that. Oh, here's something I can do. I can wreck that root. Go over here and try to save this person. Yes, get to safety. Talk to her. I'll cover your escape.
I knew there was a crash to the north, and then the light bloom was everywhere.
All right, let's do some healing because we took some damage there. We need to go more this way, I think. Oh, there's another route. I can destroy. Ooh, somebody's running away from a board or collecting a bunch of things. Let's go join them. Safety in numbers and all that. And it always makes sense to join somebody else in battle just to save them. Alright. Here's a person that needs healing. We will help them. Bandage them and tell them they can go out. Go free. There's another route we can destroy. Oh, there's a person under that route. I didn't catch that at first. Oh, this guy is trying to harm that poor survivor. We need to kill him. Alright. There, escaped. Escape while you can. And there's a person up here. Escape while you can, people. Escape. Now there's a monster down there. A star monster, which usually means a rare spawn. And I've lost it. Or is it up? I don't see it anymore. Somebody may have killed it. Here's a root. Let's get this root out of here. Ah, it was holding the person and trying to drag them under. I see. Okay. Alright. And there's something over here. In the building, perhaps. Yes. Here, person. We are here to save you.
To the Sindorai.
Instruct the defender to go to the runestone where it will be safe.
Sunwell's It sounded as if someone felled a tree. The Farstriders left to investigate.
Ah. Let's get rid of that.
Glory to the Sindorai.
Tell them where to
Sunchaser,
go.
the light bloom was across the river. Why did it surge here?
Alright, we still need to find one more person that's lost here. Not obviously on the map. Let's see if there's a number. Yes, this way. Oh, up from here. In here? No, not exactly. Perhaps up here from here, I'm guessing. Alright. There's a hunter. Up. And again. Not seeing them. It says it's up, but maybe up here. Is there something about? Yes, there is. We just haven't gone up high. It's hard to do this. There we go. Outrunner Alarian.
Perseverance,
There's
strength.
no way out. They've completely surrounded the town. I tell you to go to the runestone.
Shirella Run.
All right.
I heard trolls shouting to the north. That can't be right.
All right. Now let us go meet up with the others.
So the crash caused the light bloom to surge. Thank you. Rest easy and leave this to us.
Lorthamar is here.
Ready to fight the
As
fight?
is Erator's father. There, the High Exarch Turellian.
I've bested every evil I've faced.
Pleasantries can wait.
Some live. I'm grateful, as are they. And there's a couple of things that we can't use yet because we're too good for that. This one's slightly more worth
The
more to sell.
Farstriders left to investigate that noise. Sun Crown had no defenders.
And Lorthamar says,
With perseverance, strength.
I came as quickly as I could. This is devastating. I have called in our magisters to reinforce this runestone. They will keep an eye on the light bloom spread. I suspect Halderon Brightwing and the Farstriders have uncovered more than the villagers know. I can rely on him for anything. We shall rendezvous with him at the encampment to the north and soon have some answers. Regroup at the Sintalas outpour.
What I do for Quel'The.
And that is. Well, obvious. Oh, because I didn't take the quest,
The
that's
eternal
right.
sun still guides us.
Didn't take my
I'll finish
exo.
up here with the survivors.
Thank you, Liadrin. I hope Haldoran can tell us what's going on.
Alright, let's find out what Haldoran knows. He's over this way.
Regent Lord, the Amani have invaded Eversong. The Ranger General took our forces to drive them back.
The beauty of Eversong endures.
Lorthamar falls still, eyes on the shore ahead.
I proudly serve as Regent Lord.
Old scars. Of course the Amani would use this moment to encroach, the cowards. We are beset on all sides. This land belongs to the Sindorai, and I will not see it taken by anyone. Not by raging plants, not by a cult, not by the Void, and never by the Amani. Whatever they're doing over there, it must be stopped. Do whatever you can to disrupt them, and send them scurrying back to Zulaman where they belong. Disrupt the operations there.
We shall not falter.
We shall take that. Ah, Eretor says.
What do we need to do?
I know Lorthamar is angry, but this is strange. They didn't attack Suncrown. The Light Bloom did. What are the Amani doing over there? There has to be some kind of explanation for this. It doesn't look like an invasion. Let's see what we can find out. So we will have to find out what information we can find about this.
We should help.
That tree they felled, that's what caused Suncrown's destruction. The Amani will pay for this.
If this were deliberate, they would have attacked once Suncrown fell. There's more to this.
Well, let's go find out what this more is. We are not the only heroes here. Here is something. Let's... More spears. There's a troll.
Sulshan must be warned. Our assault at the pass begins. Deal with them!
They leave behind. They left a blade. There's a chest over here. Let's see what's in the chest. It's a shipment crate. It had more stuff in it. Oh, here's a wagon we can destroy. Just so they can't do anything. Set to fire everything we can. Here's some wood. Let's set it afire because we can. This and that and this over here. Oop, this guy just praise the light, it says. Suljan, I have failed. There's a note here. Gather as much lightwood as you are able. The elves must know that we are here soon enough. We must arm ourselves before they do. See it done. Oh, they're trying to fight that guy up there. Who happens to have a bow and arrow. But we have magic spears and magic helmets. Oh, he was fighting against that thing. I guess we should have fought that thing instead. You tiny. Alright, we have done this, and we need to come up here. Find more information about what's going on here. Dead person. This Amani met a gruesome end by a creature from the light bloom. And we need more information, which we didn't get somehow. Ooh, there's a rich piece of mine. I think that's worth risking certain death for. This thing, for one thing. It's a mine. Look at that mine. I just mined my first mine of tin, emerald tin. Very good. Alright, now we're looking for more information up this way. Seems to be hunting plants, and I don't think I want to stop him from hunting plants. Oh, I'll just sit investigating a neatly stacked of lumber carved from the felled light loom. Alright, we have all our information. Let us go talk to the leaders of this club.
Lorthamar, I've secured the area, but they're making a push for Amani Pass.
I greet you on behalf of
Whatever the reasons, the Amani will regret this trespass. We can get a breastplate. That's good.
Our strength lies in our people.
Let us put that breastplate on, which is a sizable upgrade to what we're wearing currently. I'll talk to Erator.
Let's do some good.
What have you found? I'm gonna tell him what I found.
What do we need to do?
Orthamar has a right to defend this land, but I don't think he's seen clearly. The presence of Amani is too inciting. This doesn't add up. The trolls are going out of their way to craft light bloom weapons. To fight what? It isn't us. They didn't attack Suncrown. They could have, and they didn't. We need to find the truth. Let's head south. That hideout I discovered must have some answers. Meet him at the crypts.
I've bested every evil. Lorthamar, we found evidence of a nearby hideout.
The Amani Pass takes priority. I will not let them invade Quel'Thalas again.
Investigate if you must, Erator, but I expect you at the pass in short order.
Thank you for your aid. Lorthamar told me what happened at Suncrown. Suncrown was under my watch, but we heard the felling of the tree and left to investigate the noise. I thought perhaps it was the light bloom's doing. I never expected the Amani to encroach so brazenly. I will see to the light bloom. Lorthamar can see to the Amani. Let's just hope he does not give him his other eye in the process.
The Amani were only the source of a bigger problem. The light bloom has never acted like this before. The forests had only small pockets of growth. But the moment the Sunwell surged, it changed everything. Every pocket of light bloom has grown into dense thickets, teeming with strange wildlife. I cannot leave this unchecked. Lorthamar said you had someone knowledgeable with you in Fairbreeze. I need to speak with them. My expertise lies with the forests. This problem, I can surely solve. The other issues, well, you've proven yourself competent many times over. Take care.
All right. Let us go join Eretor way to the south. Way down there. Rise up and let us head there.
My Farstriders cannot hold back the light bloom forever. Cut down anything you can.
That's a world quest that we're hearing. Which of course would be good experience, but we're goal directed here. We have to join Eretor at this strange, mysterious ruins in the middle of nowhere.
This is the place. Covered in ruins and well warded, it seems.
Let's do something about that. Shrouded totem. We've destroyed a warding totem. And the other warding totem.
I suspect the Amani didn't want any uninvited guests. Lucky these wards are old.
Let us go down into this darkness. Ground. That totem is kind of dangerous. Let's see if we can destroy it. Got interrupted. Took some damage, but there. We stopped that one. What about you? What totem is this? It looks like a poison totem. Let's get rid of that. Strangle.
If they are this well guarded, we'll want to take care ahead. Follow me and keep quiet. Ready to fight the fight?
Stay quiet.
You invaded our land. You killed my people. For what? To conquer? To claim what was never yours? This is what you fear, isn't it? Not the blade, but what it contains. The light. Some say a comfort, but so easily honed into this. There is the fear. What do you think? Anything to say?
Guess he had nothing to say.
I didn't think so.
There goes some people.
What that weapon? The Lightwood. They aren't trying to conquer Eversong. They're trying to defend themselves from the Twilight's blade. And they've locked the way forward. Come on, champion. We need to follow them.
Alright. They have locked the way. We need to figure out how to unlock this place.
Let's do some good.
The Twilight Blades terrorizing the Zul'Aman as well? This is no coincidence.
Ready to fight the fight?
I suppose I shouldn't have expected a greeting with open arms, but I did not expect to be trapped here. The Amani are clever. They must have made a way to escape. We only have to find it. Let's look around, explore the crypts, and pursue him.
We should help. This riddle must be the key to getting us out of here.
And it says, Cursed Gurubashi bind us. Fang of Shadra pry the bars. Blood of Hirik mark the way. By their corpses we be freed, it says. Well, if you remembered or knew your Warcraft lore, there are two Loa here mentioned by name. One is Shadra, which was a spider god, and the other was Hirik, which was a bat god. And that guy's going downstairs, so why don't we join him before that thing before he kills whatever it is? Ah, a bat! What do you know? It was exactly... Child of Harik, no less. We shall get some blood from that. A blood vein cult. Plot. Just what I've always wanted to do. So we have a place to put that. And then, but here we see a giant spider. And since, you know, after all, Shadra's is the goddess, the Loa rather, of spiders. Let us kill this spider. And rob it of a carrot of fangs. Then come back here, and there's some glowing bottles on the ground, so let's put this stuff as offerings to the Loa in the bottle. Place the fangs into this vase. Shall do so. The fresh fangs sit atop a layer of ash, and then we'll do this one. Oh, there's a ghosty thing there. Place the clot.
The mist ward is gone. Let's find Zul'jin.
Okay, let's head further down. That's kind of creepy, and there's a dead troll or something that way. There are ghosts here. And we have this
More
room.
magic blocking the way. These tiles may offer a solution.
Alright, so let's click on a tile. We see a red bird image. Alright, what happens when we click on this tile? We see a purple cat image. Okay. What happens when we click here? We see a green bear image. Boar? Yeah, bear probably. Okay, fine. What happens when we click here? We see a green bear. Well, I think we can say those bears have been discovered, and sure enough, there on the wall, we see the bear. Alright, so let's go here. Well, alright, let's do this. We will click on the middle one. I got turned into a giant toad. Just what I've always wanted. We can still click on these things, so what do we have here? We have a purple cat. We need to remember where the purple cat was. I will click here. What do you know? It was a purple cat. And sure enough, over there, there's a purple cat on the door. So, we'll click here. And it is a white eagle. Well, we had the eagle. That would have been over here. Nope, it was a red eagle. What do you know? Alright. Then, let us click here. It's a white eagle. We'll click there and get the white eagle up there. And then by process of elimination, there's the red. And we'll go over to the red.
Ha! You did it!
Oh, I'm good at this, aren't I? Yes. People
What do
get
we
turned
need to
into
do?
other toads.
Let's do some good.
Alright, you made that look easy.
I've bested
I
every
have gone
evil
up a
I've
level.
faced.
Very good. I've reached 82. How deep does this crypt go? We need to find Zul'jin and explain to him that we fight a common enemy. Surely he'll see reason. Come on, they can't have gotten much further in this maze.
We should have. We have to find Zul'jin before it's too late.
Nope, it is too late. Somebody got killed here. We'll have to wait for a minute for that poor person who got killed to be reborn. I have unspent talent points. Where do I want to put it? Let's see. Oh, well, that's a very paladin-y thing to do. I think I'll just take the easy way out for now. Just give me a little buff. Alright. Body has disappeared, so that is promising. I'll do this. Why didn't we do that before? Let's get rid of all the stuff on our screen that interferes. Ah, there we have it. There she is.
Wait! There's no need for bloodshed.
First blood was yours. You will die!
Zul'jin! No. None of this had to happen. Let's go.
Follow that. Oh, that's a troll paladin. Huh. I didn't realize that. I just
Ready
knew
to
it was
fight
a
the
paladin. He's so Much in costume, it was hard to say what he was. I could use a greatsword personally. It's a little better than the polearm I've got.
Better to seek
All right.
forgiveness.
None
than
of this was
permission.
necessary. We need to make them see reason. My father will know what to do. I know he'll see the reason once I explain to him what happened here. There is no need for bloodshed. It's as simple. If the Amani are set against the Twilight Blade, we fight on the same side. Meet Eritor at the Amani Pass.
We should help. Quickly.
All right.
We need to get to Amani Pass and tell them the truth of what is happening.
All right. And the Amani Pass is down there, so let us quickly rush down there. That's hilarious that you could get turned into a giant frog. It really is. It is very funny. And you can see that, you know, it's something that I've done before, so I knew that it was happening. And it's like, oh, do I want to? Yeah, I should do that because it is silly. All right, let's join our others down here. The voice of reason down here.
It's the Twilight's Blade. They're the true threat. What do we need to do?
I must put a stop to this.
I've bested every evil I've faced.
Lorthamar
We
says,
have made many sacrifices.
our findings at Torwatha were correct. By the time Torellian and I arrived here with the troops, the Amani had already begun to take the pass. They seek to establish another path to acquire the lightwood from our land. The Amani have chosen war, as they always do. This, at least, is a threat I know how to handle. Eritor is but a boy. He cannot grasp the magnitude of history between the Sindarai and Amani, and I don't expect him to. Will you stand by the Blood Elves and all that is right? Resolve the battle, it says, on the Amani Pass by helping the Blood Elves secure it, or try to dissuade the Blood Elves from fighting.
Aldiel Shalah. If you will not fight, get out of my way.
This bloodshed, it's madness. Where is my father? He must see this by now.
Well, let's see. We can talk to those people, but I think we should join this war because it is right. Even though the Amani were here long before the troll, long before the Blood Elves even came here, and this was once Trollan, Mon. Let us make sure those trolls realize the Blood Elves will prevail no matter what they do. All right, just set fire to the banners. Ooh, and let's kill that mighty Amani grunt. All right, we put up a banner for the Sindarai. Still have to talk to people, don't we? Let's see, what does the quest say?
How dare the Amani threaten the Sindorai again!
Alright, optional. We need to plant some banners. We have some more banners to deal with. Alright. Find Eretor and Liadrin in the pass. They should be right here, so...
We have to stop this!
It is too late, Eretor. But we can heal those in need.
Wretched Amani! By the light, I will see
Here
these
he is,
monsters
the one who
burn!
leads this incursion.
The light of the Sunwell be with you.
Ah, we should get that helmet on because it will help us kill these things. Let's see, I got a two-handed sword that is better than the last thing I got. I will take it.
Light aid you.
These monsters deserve nothing more than swift retribution for Silvermoon, for the Sindorai. Turelian's eyes blaze with light. For Illyria, this will be finished. Finish the battle against the Amani at the Amani Pass.
Champion, we've cornered Zul'Jan. It is time to bring this incursion to an end.
All right, let's see how this incursion ends. Turelian says, "I will see Jules Zul'Jan fall by my blade."
Look at you, human. So self-righteous. So blinded by your light. You fight only to conquer.
Father!
He is beaten. Tell me. All this death, denying us our birthright. Was it to appease the elves you cow to? Or was it to feed your soulless vanity? This is what I think of you and your light.
My son. Here, let me...
No! Just... no.
I'm watching the end of the video.
You're still in it? Okay.
Yeah. Well, that was a dramatic moment. And that's a pretty good place to end up on.
Were we blind to Eretor's truth?
Baladash, Malanore.
I did not expect this. Lorthamar glances at Turelian. Perhaps we overstepped our bounds.
I greet you on behalf of Silver.
Lady Liadrin will remain here. The rest of us will return to Silvermoon and debrief. Lorthamar looks at the devastated Turelian. We still have many battles ahead, it seems. And we must return to Silvermoon City.
Silvermoon prospers. Lady Liadrin, secure the pass. For good or ill, we've taken a stand here. We should keep it. The rest of us will return to Silvermoon. There is much to discuss.
And that is where we will stop this for the day. This terrible revelation of what has gone on. And we will pick up next time. Next week, we will pick up in Silvermoon City, which I will go to now. And then we will see what happens in this story of the soap opera that we have here. Will Eretor ever forgive his father? Will Tyrellian ever see the error of his ways of being too self-righteous? Will I, as a paladin, understand what the heck is going on here? And what is the problem? Is there a problem with the light? We will find out next time. Is Eretor's mom an elf? Yes. Eretor's mom is an elf. She's not just any elf. Eretor's mom embraced the void. So she decided to study the enemy, decided to study the void, and she became partially void by one of the interactions she had in the past with the void. And so therefore he has his father, who is light incarnate, Tyrellian, and his mother, who is void elf. And so therefore he comes from a truly, truly mixed marriage. So we will find out more about Eretor. We will try to help him find his self, knowing he is a paladin and he does believe in the light, but he's certainly having conflicts between who he is, who his parents are, and what is going on. She looked too deeply in the abyss, and the abyss looked back at her. Yes, exactly. That's what happened. And we will, in the stories to come, we'll learn more about it. So see you all next week. Thank you much for showing up. I hope you enjoyed this trek into WoW and this storyline that is really asks questions about the nature of WoW, in fact. So we will see you next time. Till then, have fun, take care, and oh yeah, /wave did not take. Let's try that again. She just said wave. Come on, let's do this again. /wave. There. Now she'll wave. Bye bye. Thanks for a fun stream. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy the game. Bye bye.